This is how purple Pikmin break all known laws of gravity. We only know these claims because of this guy, who doesn't exist. We know this because of a Pikilopedia entry about purple Pikmin. And to sum it up, they break gravity when they jump. You may be wondering how he comes into play of this. Why is he purple? He's not purple because he's feeling silly. He's purple because that's his form when he's in the real world. Basically, purple Pikmin jump on him, so he turns purple because when the purple Pikmin jumped, it changed gravity around him. Reveals his physical form. That's right. This is not his physical form. This is when he's not even in our world. Olimar even calls this creature the non-existent entity. All of this happened because he jumped. Pikmin enemies. So beautiful, so round, so in nature. So beautiful and mostly. And then there's this. What is this? This, my friend, is the man at legs, who, it looks like part of the Arachnorb family, but he's fully mechanical. He also has guns in his body. To take him down, you have to throw Pikmin above at the orb, and eventually break off the parts. You have to do this, of course, while dodging the heavy machine guns inside of him. Like all Arachnorbs, yellow Pikmin are the way to go. They can jump higher than regular Pikmin, and they're just easy to get. But remember, this thing is in the same franchise as this. I think out of all of the Pikmin series, Glow Pikmin has to be the worst Pikmin ever. Don't get me wrong, Glow Pikmin is one of the best. It's like immune to everything. Apart from him. But getting Glow Pikmin is what makes them bad in my opinion. You see, you have to do night missions, which give you Glow Pikmin seeds. And other than the fact that you need to do these missions to cure the seedlings, they don't serve any other purpose. Now again, they are basically invincible. But so are Bulbmin, and Bulbmin are the GOAT. I don't know why, I just really don't like Glow Pikmin. So I think that he's really just the worst. Yeah, let's talk about the the creeping frog toad thing first appeared in Pikmin 2. And boy, did he have a glow up from Pikmin 4. They just look much, much better, and they actually look like a toad. This thing still gives me nightmares. What's the rarest type of Pikmin? You may be thinking it's Bulbmin, only appearing in certain caves in Pikmin 2, but the answer is that's not even close. The actual answer is Puffmin, but you probably didn't know that because it's very, very rarely found in the game. In 1, an enemy called the Puffstool can spray your Pikmin to turn them into Puffmin, who will keep attacking Olimar until you whistled them enough. Because of how obscure this type of Pikmin is, and the enemy with it, it's very, very easy to assume that this is the rarest type of Pikmin. The most dangerous Pikmin enemy is often a question left for debate, but today we solve it. Emperor Bulblax? No. The Water Wraith is powerful, but purple Pikmin reveal their weakness. The Smoky Prog. First appearing in Pikmin 1, he appears in the perplexing pool levels. However, in Pikmin 4, he appears again with his iconic death trail. This behemoth leaves a trail that when Pikmin step on it, they immediately die. In Pikmin 1, any Pikmin that came in contact with him also immediately die. The upside in Pikmin 1 is that if you kill him, you get a seed that can increase the population of a Pikmin by 100. But let's be honest, he is the most dangerous. Pop quiz, who is this? I'm waiting. If you said Emperor Bulblax, then you're wrong. This is Emperor Bulblax, appearing in Pikmin 1 and 2. This is the Southern Bulblax, appearing in Pikmin 4. It's weird, I know. Here are some Bulblax facts. What do you think this guy's species is? If you said bulborb, you're incorrect. If you were trying to be smart and said bread bugs, since most dwarf bulborbs are bread bugs, then you're also incorrect. These things are part of the poisonous family. Same thing as puffstool. Also, you heard me right. These things aren't actually a type of Bulblax, nor a grub dog. These things are bread bugs. Oh yay, another video on glow Pikmin. Today I want to talk about the Pikmin family, but more specifically, how glow Pikmin isn't in there. There are 2 specifications for being a Pikmin. 1, you have to come from an onion. And while yes, they have the luminol, it's still not the same. You also have to be in the Pikmin family, but glow Pikmin are in the question mark family. They also can't die. When they die, they get transported back to the luminol. Even Yanni points this out. These are items, not Pikmin. Breadbug family time. This is a breadbug that uses mimicry to blend in with bulborbs. This one's weird because it's also a breadbug, but it got taken over by a poisonous puffshroom. This is also a breadbug that got taken over by a parasitic Pikmin. Here's the weird part though. This thing is in the same family as the puffstool, but we talked about that. How could it be strange? This is most likely also in that family since it's also being taken over by a toxstool or puffstool. And I think you can tell, but he's a Pikmin as well. And if you connect the dots, then this Pikmin is in the same family as this creature. Want more evidence? This is a Pikmin bulborb, or specifically, a dwarf bulborb, which are bread bugs. What's more crazy though is that Louis doesn't really like eating bread bugs that much. Yes, this is a Pikmin enemy. This is the Ghoulix. If you visit the impact site after day 8, an odd numbered day, then on a tree stump you get to find the Ghoulix. Now, the developers of Pikmin 4 went, what if we make the Ghoulix, but if it was Nectar? This is the final boss of the secluded courtyard. It appears to be in the same family as the Sun Squish. Like most bosses, the Fulix is easily killed with Ice Pikmin. While in Pikmin 1, just use any and all Pikmin. Oh, and do not throw any Pikmin at it. Let's talk about Nectar. This regular Nectar appears in every Pikmin game and flowers your Pikmin, making them move faster. Appearing in Pikmin 2 and beyond, Ultra Spicy Spray makes your Pikmin move faster. But then, there's Ultra Bitter Spray. This spray does not affect Pikmin. Instead, it affects enemies. For example, look at this Beady Long Legs. Now look at him now. It completely turned them into stone, allowing time to attack. It's really a shame it hasn't appeared in more games. Apparently, in my last short, I didn't talk about every single type of Nectar, so this is going to be my apology. Firstly, let's talk about Nectar enemies, such as the Sun Squish, as well as the Fulix and the Ghoulix. There are also Honeywisps, which drop Nectar when they die. Parasitic Mytites drop Nectar when they die. Sometimes Flint Beetles drop them. Both Spectralids drop their respective Nectar. The Nectar Stand-Up Fly drops Nectar when it dies in Pikmin 3. Lastly, if any creature dies while being frozen by Ice Pikmin, it drops Nectar as well. Phew, better take a sip of Nectar after those facts. In Pikmin Bloom, there are many other types of Nectar. For example, there's Blue Nectar, Red Nectar, and lastly, Yellow Nectar. By the way, thank you so much for 20 subscribers. Mandiblards, like the shear grubs. This is a female shear grub, and this is a mama shear grub. This is a shear wig. Yeah, this is a swarming shear grub. Okay, let's cut to the chase. The reason why you clicked here is because it's about to get unhinged. This is the queen shear wig, which makes sense. And the shear wig has the same texture as this snooping switch bug, who also has the same texture as this glint beetle. Do you see the connections I'm making? This is also in the snooping stitch bug family. Who would have guessed? And I know I'm theorizing, but this male shear grub could potentially be in the same family as this stitch bug, who could also be with this flint beetle. So this might be related to this, or even this is related to this. Bomb rocks are one of the most iconic parts of Pikmin. In the first game, they can blow up your Pikmin enemies and these reinforced walls. In Pikmin 4, they added icy bomb rocks, which can be used to freeze enemies just like using an ice Pikmin. Violet Dweevils carry bomb rocks to carry to your Pikmin. They can be used to cheese big bosses like the Emperor Bulblax or Southern Bulblax. While dealing with an aerial or enemy that moves a lot, they aren't as effective. In the first game, yellow Pikmin were the only Pikmin being able to carry them. I don't know how to end these videos. This is every type of Pikmin. Red Pikmin are slightly stronger and immune to fire. Yellow Pikmin jump higher and are immune to electricity. They were also the first Pikmin to be able to carry bomb rocks. Blue Pikmin are immune to water. Technically, Puffman is also a type of Pikmin, only appearing in Pikmin 1, and they try to attack Olimar. Purple Pikmin can stun enemies when they land on them, and they can also carry 10 times their weight. White Pikmin are incredible diggers, and they contain a poison that will kill enemies. Rock Pikmin lunge themselves at enemies and can also break glass. Winged Pikmin, they just fly. Ice Pikmin can freeze lakes and enemies. And although it's technically not a type of Pikmin, glow Pikmin can only be summoned during nighttime in caves, and they're just immune to everything. The stages of a bulborb. First, we begin with the bulborb larvae. It is spewed out from the Empress Bulblax and crawls instead of walk. During his next phase, he grows legs. This is the albino dwarf bulborb. In his final phase, he grows up to a regular spotty bulborb. However, something went wrong during the birth process. He becomes a jumbo bulborb. I'll even include the Bulblax for you. This is a dwarf bullbear. It is birthed from a regular spotty bulborb. They grow up into spotty bullbears. It can get set on fire during this phase, but if it doesn't, it can grow up to be a southern Bulblax. Or if it is ranked highly, an emperor Bulblax. And if female, it will turn into an empress Bulblax. The difference between Dweevils and Arachnorbs. First, let's talk about physical differences, like how Dweevils have eyes, and how Dweevils' heads don't pop open to reveal treasure. However, they are similar as they can carry treasure up top of their heads. However, Dweevils are elemental, as opposed to Arachnorbs, which have some special abilities, but they're not elemental. Dweevils are also just much easier to defeat. Let's take this yellow Dweevil, for example. It's powered by electricity, so if you have yellow Pikmin, it's not even a challenge. And even if you don't, Ochi can just ram into it and it's basically dead. However, Arachnorbs are more as a boss. Take the Beady Long Legs, for example. They have 4 legs Pikmin can crawl up to hit the main center, their head. Or you can use yellow Pikmin to throw them immediately onto the head. However, its legs crush Pikmin, which kills them immediately unless you have rock Pikmin. However, it's good to kill them since they always carry some sort of treasure.